What's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the 90s kids from India. I'm born in 1991 and I'm gonna tell you a story about my life and how we kids grew up in Pune and from before the internet age, before YouTube, and mostly outdoors, what we used to do. So let's get on it. This is my first vlog and I'm rebooting my channel back, so wish me luck. And that's all internal mic, so if there's some noise, it's a different thing. We're going to talk about all the days before internet and how life was when it was the 90s to early 2000s and what we used to do. So the guys, whoever is young and watching this, this is what is the 90s, and whoever is my age watching this was what we grew up doing. Yeah, so let's do this. Right now I'm just driving to the petrol pump, as in the west you guys call it the gas station, so out here we call it the pump. So I'm gonna go fill some diesel and head towards the bike shop and meet up with everyone out there and check out what's happening in NASA Bike Tech. Good thing is the place where I grew up, it's called I can't tell you, but whatever. It's a pretty big place, like I think close to 60 acres of land. It's a society and it's one of the oldest, first, actually you could say the first settlement in this what do you call it, area. I remember this whole lane was only like this much before, and now it's like proper 2-lane concrete road. And you can see the clouds coming in again. Where are the rains, buddy? Where are the rains? Plus, I'm testing out my new camera, which is great at the moment. I've mostly only used DJI products. Like my first was an Action Osmo, the original action camera when DJI came out with. And then I also bought a FPV drone from DJI. Now I guess around 2 years back, the Avatar. It's a great drone. Yeah. Life before the smartphones, very interesting. I had a very amazing life growing up, playing around, running around, riding my bicycle around the whole society and meeting up with a lot of friends. They were good old days, interesting days, which will never come back again. I don't see it, because with all what's happening with this time of world, with smartphones and gadgets and the amount of distraction, so you hardly get to see a lot of kids doing what we used to do when we were young, like literally trash the place, have super fun. Good old days when there were not much responsibilities, more freedom. And remember those days when you really didn't feel like doing anything and you just chill? But those days we should do a lot. Like honestly saying, I really think this is really difficult and hard, but I'm gonna get through it. Like a lot of things I've gone through in my whole life, and now I'm 35 and I'm trying something new, especially vlogging. Like the whole world is doing it, so I was like, why not tell my part of the story? So the 90 kids, interesting kids. We grew up without. We had VCRs. We should go to school, come back, and the first thing we should head out. I should go to my grandparents' room and watch cartoon, at least for an hour or two, and then it's playtime. Then we should get out and go. And basically, it's like we had like these two cartoons. One was SWAT Cats. That's this thing, and Dexter. That's another one also. This is the first time. Like I just went to the petrol pump or gas station, and diesel is over. So I'm going to the next pump. Hopefully they have diesel. Like, this is scary. This is the first time I've heard something like that. Like, diesel Gautam. That means diesel is finished. Now what's happening out here? It looks like a lot of traffic. I'll show you one sec. Yeah. Is that a... What are you talking about? Oh, that's like a cement truck and another truck. I think that's like a water tanker filling up diesel. क्या बोल रहे?
इसको खोलू भाई ना?
हाँ मैं खोलूँगा ना.
कितना?
2500 डीजल. क्या खा रहे? चॉकलेट. थैंक यू. Hopefully this diesel pump which I filled in from, I hope they gave some really good diesel. I usually fill in Shell where it's great, but this is something different from usual which I fill. So I'm gonna build a 1 million subscribe YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure I can achieve it because I have achieved a lot of other things in my past. So this is my new mission. Let's go. Yep. Also, one of my greatest dreams is to travel the world in my 4x4 with my mom. Maybe one day when I get a partner or a girlfriend, go with her also. But right now it's mostly going to be me and my mom till I find someone elegant, beautiful, spontaneous, loving and loyal, and yeah, adventurous, just like my soul. Like these days, I guess there's going to be some phone app where you can send, basically just use WhatsApp. But if they have jammers in your schools in the West, it's a different thing. But even out here, that they have some kind of Bluetooth device, Bluetooth to connect and send messages, and like a small little. Back in our days, we used to use small chits of paper and write something like, "Do you like me? Do you not? Yes or no?" So, and then pass it out to the people, and hopefully no one picks it up, as in opens it when it's getting shuffled to the person you want it to go. Plus, the best part is also the sneaky way of doing it was to write a note or something and leave it in their desk, and again, hopefully that person takes out that. Yeah, I've done that a few in my school days, which was fun. Right? So those are one of our things. Plus pen fights, man. In school, pen fights was like the thing. Like, we had a desk, we had like a normal gel pen, and we should battle each other and make sure which one gets knocked off from the table first wins. And then it should be like a hardcore gaming session. Like that was our gaming session in the classroom. Like there'll be a bunch of people all around and waiting for their turn, and it was like a knockout system. So I should win, I should lose, but it was fun. Like, what else, man? That's the way we should pass our time in school. When I was in another school, a public school, and then I moved to a private school, which I will tell you more about it in a bit. Crazy thing was when I was just going to the shop to pick up something, and I left the camera here. But I was walking and I was just wondering where's this drizzle coming from, and I'm looking on top and there's no what do you call it? There's no clouds, and I was just like, ooh, some phenomena which is happening out here. I tried to get it with my cell phone, but yeah, it was surprisingly interesting to know that you get rain without clouds on top. Basically, I'm taking a shortcut to the next destination, which is my favorite destination, which I like to go and hang out and meet people and eyeball on bikes. But this is a shortcut. Look at that. This is what we drive. It's like a village road, beaten path. Yeah. Welcome to India, the developing India. Suddenly it just comes out to this posh area with all bungalows around. So commercial bungalows also, and people who stay out here. Look at that kid. There's a Euro kid out here. So much wind noise. Safer to have your own keys than the remote lock. What's up?